Hello, my name is Joshua Lee. I am a student in the Liberal Arts and Engineering Studies program here at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I recently had the opportunity to work with Grace Ye on the Japanese American Recollection project.
So Josh, what did you expect going to this project, and did your impressions at all change?
Let's see. Going to this project, I expected that the interviews were going to be a little difficult, per se. I know Grace Ye talked to us beforehand and said that a lot of the people that were going to be coming in might be a little kind of like reserved with their stories and things, just because it's a little invasive talking about your personal history and things in front of a camera. But I was really surprised to find that a lot of them were just kind of bursting with that history. Like they really wanted to communicate their story to the rest of the world. And it was really kind of refreshing and helpful a lot just for us because we were trying to gather that information. I thought it was really interesting just how they had all these stories that they wanted to say. They just really wanted to tell their story to everybody.
Hmm. You've had the chance to come into touch with historical artifacts, but how much do you think is going to be lost when archiving these physical objects into the digital world?
I think I think a lot is definitely lost because when you have that physical, say, a photograph in front of you. I know that we were handling a lot of photographs, and you receive it from them, and you can tell that they have a lot of family members in the photo, that it's a really precious item for them. And you see it, and it's kind of yellowing with age a little bit. The edges are a little crinkled and whatnot, and you feel like you're really holding history. You kind of feel like the soul of the item is kind of like there in your hands, and you can almost peer back into the past. And I feel like once you kind of digitalize that image, you sort of lose that connection with the past. But the positive of the digitalization process is that you now can actually see that image because before the world would have no idea that these images exist because they're not intimately connected with a person who possesses them. But now since we can archive all of this information and all of this history, we can now show that history to the rest of the world. And so it's you're sacrificing a little bit of the soul of the artifact for the ability for everyone to now know the history.